I ran home real quick, grabbed a quick lunch. I'm on my lunch break. Gotta hurry up and get back, and apparently somebody has been very busy tunneling up in my lawn. I get back and I've got this mound. It's not done yet because it's still quite wide open. As you can see, tunnel. This is what pocket gophers do. Yep, pocket gopher mound in my lawn because they are tilling up the field out here. And I got another mound that got dug up overnight last night. There's another mound. And you can see they're starting to till the fields, which is basically driving the rodents into the inwards. So yeah, it's fun dealing with pocket gophers. I really wish I could find a permanent solution to them, but yeah, this guy is busy digging out a new tunnel, probably heading across my driveway and into my yard, further into my yard, but he's down there digging somewhere. So I'm gonna fill in and then scoop a lot of that and put it in here. I've already leveled out one pocket gopher mound. I've got another one to take care of over there by the garage, my little wood shed. There's another mound I gotta pick up. We'll see how fast I can do it. I gotta get back to work. Well, I'll cut this off and we'll get back to y'all later. Well, good evening, everyone. Pocket gophers haven't gotten all their stuff up. I mean, I cleaned it up at lunchtime. I haven't dug it back out. I'll see if anything shows up in the morning. When I get up, try to get up in the morning and catch the dawn for you, so you can have both the sunset and the sunrise. Dawn of a new day. I've worked real hard over the weekend to get files moved off my laptop and onto my external hard drive so I could then move files off of my phone and onto my laptop, which I now have to move onto my external hard drive. That way I have room to make more videos. I had literally gotten to the point where my phone was telling me I had no storage left. Nothing on my SD card and no internal storage. It wasn't letting me do anything. So, yeah, I thought we could watch a beautiful sunset tonight. And in the morning, I'll see if I can catch a beautiful sunrise. Tomorrow's supposed to be a beautiful day. And hopefully this week I can get out and show you how the sunflowers are doing. They are just blooming. All of them, just about every single one of them now has a blooming head on it. And I need to get out to the sunflowers and show you. And then I need to show you all the little baby pumpkins. Honestly, we're getting a lot of little baby pumpkins, and I'm praying that the weather stays good so that they will grow and be big enough by the 1st of October to be harvested. I've been praying over my pumpkin patch. I'll welcome any other additional prayers over it that we'll have a good pumpkin harvest this year. And I think I'll let y'all go now and say good evening, and I'll see y'all in the morning. Well, good morning, everyone. As I promised, here's a view of the dawn. You get a few cars going by, but when you live on a main road, you hear the cars and they drive by. But I thought maybe a few seconds here we can watch the dawn. Sun's coming up. You got last night's sunset, and now you're getting this morning's sunrise. You see that bright spot on the horizon where the sun's about to peek up over the hills. So, yeah. Birds are singing. I just turned off the sprinkler that I had on the garden. Pumpkin patch got watered the night before. Last night was the raised beds. Just a few minutes of listening to the birds. In a few more weeks, birds are all going to be gone. We're going to have snow on the ground. It'll be really, really quiet for the next few months. I enjoy listening to the birds and being able to come outside. Got a little chilly last night. Got down to 47 degrees. The rest of the week it's supposed to be getting up into the 90s, and temperatures at night will be in the 50s again. But yeah, last couple nights been a wee bit chilly, getting down in the high 40s. A little too close to first frost for me. I want my garden a little more. And here comes the sun. It's up over the hills. Oh, that's a beautiful sight. Well, good afternoon, everyone. I've been trying all week to get out here at a good time to do videos, and it's finally Sunday, and I'm still working on this week's update video, but it's very windy out today. All this last week, I just wasn't able to get home on my lunch break to get out here, even though the weather was perfect, no wind, and it would have been a great time. But here's all the sunflowers dancing in the wind. And I will get this video that I really started a week ago on a Monday morning, intending to come in, but just had other things that I had to get done on my lunch hour, which meant I wasn't running home to do quick little videos of the garden. Anyways, everything's okay now. My problems this last week or two, few weeks of trying to get my insurance to approve my medication finally came through, and my first shipment arrived Friday, so I've had this last week I did get my Humira shot. I'm actually feeling much, much better. Less achy and less pain. So that's a good thing. So let's go. I've noticed we've got a few good pumpkins. Let's go look at them. as you can see from those shots, we got some big ones, we got some little ones. Not the best shots I could have done, but considering how windy it was, I think I was doing pretty good just to get any pictures of any of them at all. It was really hard to see them. I had the sun shining on my screen, so I don't even know if you even got them. Like there's a yellow one right down there. Not sure what it is, but that's a pumpkin. So yeah, pumpkin patch has gotten big. As usual, it's completely filled in. I can't get in there all the way to see if there's any pumpkins out in the middle or what kind of pumpkins we got out in the middle. We've got just all over. Pumpkin patch has gotten just huge. And when you look back at my videos earlier this spring, just me putting tires out on the bare ground, and then here it is, first part of August, Labor Day weekend, and this pumpkin patch is just full of vines. Like I said it would. I said it would fill in. And I've got a lot of pumpkins. A lot of them are small and immature. The biggest ones are the Big Macs. I did see a couple of the jack-o'-lantern type pumpkins that are already starting to turn orange. But what's out there in the middle of the pumpkin patch, we won't know until after first frost touches the tops of the vines and they all start dying back. And hopefully that will be at least October before we get first frost. We got too many small, tiny baby pumpkins that need a few more weeks just to get big before harvest. And I don't know how well you can hear me because the wind is blowing. But sorry about that, folks. But I hope you can hear me. But yep, pumpkin patch is doing good. So I'll give you a quick overview of my raised beds, which are once more got big zucchini because I forget to go out and pick them. Well, here we are. We've got a hot, dry wind blowing. It actually got up to 101 yesterday, which is really, really warm for this time of year in Blackfoot, Idaho. We've got the East Idaho State Fair going, and I am going to be putting a little video together with some highlights from the parade. I took a lot of little short clips of the parade. And I discovered I've got another mystery tomato that grew up amongst the marigolds, and I didn't even know it was here. But it's got this nice little striped, if I can get it to hold still, you can see it, little green striped tomato. I'm not sure what kind of tomato it is. Might have actually planted that variety before. A couple of years back, I kind of mixed it up with there. This one here, it's the one volunteer I knew about, not the surprise volunteer. This one actually has two little tomatoes there and two little tomatoes there. I'm still not sure what variety this is, but if anybody knows, leave something in the comments. Meanwhile, I'm going to go look through my seed catalogs and see if I can figure out what this green striped tomato is. And yes, I have big zucchini, very big zucchini, and a picking size eating zucchini, and another very big zucchini, and another picking size zucchini. Are still doing well. However, I think my summer squash here, I don't know if it's going to put out more or not. I haven't seen anything more since I picked the last two. It does have some new leaves there, down there, some young new leaves, so the summer squash might actually put out some, I don't know if it's got flower buds down in there or not, but the quick yellow straight neck summer squash might actually put out a little something more. Zucchinis are still going strong, but I think the summer squash might actually be done for the year. Unless it's going to be giving me a fall burst this month and some more little yellow summer squash to pick. And as for my tomatoes, well, I'm still getting tomatoes off my Sun Gold here, and it's provided me with more tomatoes. The Great White is still blooming consistently and consistently not setting fruit, and it is very tall, very healthy, very bushy, and very non-productive. My Cherokee Purple has a couple of fruits that are ripening, and a new little baby fruit there. New little baby. Boy, I don't know if you can hear me over this wind, but I don't have a fancy camera with a fancy mic with a fluffy dead cat cover, you know, to put over it. And oh, I really need to pick and eat this. This is that. Yep. And this one is my Sunny Boy. Still hasn't quite gotten ripened, but it still has plenty of nice little tomatoes on it. The Sunny Boy does. Got some there, got some up here, another one over here. So the Sunny Boy's doing well. The Early Girl, which is where I picked my tomatoes the other day, was off my Early Girl, the first two that had ripened. It's got half a dozen more tomatoes, so I'm gonna get a nice little crop. And my little beefsteak over here, I don't know if you can see, but it's got two tomatoes, one there, and oh, let's see if I can get it so you can, and one there. So I got two beefsteak tomatoes from the bush my daughter gave me. They like to lay down in the I might need to tie that to the stick. It wants to lay down in the marigolds. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tie that to the stick so it'll stay upright. Those tomatoes are getting so heavy. Oh, well, I miscounted. I actually have 3 beefsteak tomatoes. I think my peas are pretty much done for the year. They're a cool weather crop, but this spring when I planted them, the end of May, 1st of June, they were doing really good because it was first couple of weeks there in June were cool, and then all of a sudden we just jumped right into a hot, dry summer, and they got stressed out almost immediately. They started growing out nice and strong the first few weeks, and then all of a sudden they just stopped growing. They were too stressed. And I've only gotten a few little pea pods off of them, and some of them only had like 1 pea in the whole pod. So they just did not do well. My carrots are going to seed quite nicely. I got some seed pods, seed heads for my carrots. These are actually rainbow carrots, but I think these seed heads here are almost ready to harvest, some of them. I don't know, it looks like it's starting to release its seeds, and I think that's the point where I need to come out and pick them and just let them finish drying, and maybe in a paper sack or something. But these were my rainbow carrots. They never really produced much last year. The carrots all stayed super tiny, and so they've been kind of going to seed here. I just need to get out here and pick these seed heads before they start dropping seeds all over the entire garden bed, or I'm gonna have carrots everywhere next year, which may not be a bad thing, but the wind's been blowing them over, so they're not standing straight up. I could probably get some string or something and tie them to the peas fence, but I'm not sure. maybe it'd be better off if I just come out and snip those little heads. Well, what's going on out in the field lately is they've got it harrowed up and they've been watering here all week. They're going to keep watering until all the grain that fell down and didn't make it into the harvest is all sprouted. It'll get all nice and green out here this fall, and then they'll come up and they will till it and get the field ready for next year's crop. Yeah, doing that, letting the seeds sprout first and then getting those seeds to sprout, those grain seeds. They want to get it all sprouted, and then they can get all that tilled up. And I don't know what they're going to put in here next year. I know they used to rotate the crops every year. When I first moved here in '97, it would be grain one year, potatoes the next year, third year would be sugar beets, and then the following year would be grain. But now it's mostly grain that gets planted out here, and occasionally potatoes. It's been a long time since they planted sugar beets out here. So I have no idea what they're going to be planting this next year out in the fields here, until they prepare the field for seeding. You can tell they always pre-do their rows if it's going to be potatoes. It's nice when it is potatoes. After they're done harvesting, I usually go out with a bucket and I can just pick up potatoes off the ground. They let people come out and glean the fields, which is awesome. Well, and that is our little update. And ooh, look at down here. This is my marigold. It was growing where the seeds sprouted. Lesson for all of us, bloom where you're planted. And I got a nice fat little bumblebee on there. Yep. Bloom where you're planted. The Lord planted this pretty yellow little marigold right here in my flagstones, and it has been blooming beautifully. I just didn't have the heart to pluck it up. It's worked so hard to grow. And it is just a nice little cheery thing. Well, I'll leave you with that little thought for the day. And I'll check in later for a proper close for this video. Well, good morning everyone. I realized I didn't finish my video with a good ending. So I'm gonna just let you know how much I appreciate everyone who comes on and watches my videos. So I'll flip it around here. Bright sunshine there. It's just, dawn. Sun's come up. It's just super, super bright. I don't know if you can see me like this. Just beautiful dawn. It's going to be a beautiful day. No wind today. Temperatures will be up in the 90s. And birds are singing. I'm getting ready to go to work. Got my work clothes on. Yes. Yep, there. I actually got a work shirt. I wear it every now and then because I only have one. Yeah, Blackfoot Motorsports. If you're ever in Blackfoot, Idaho, and you would like to check out, it's actually one of the largest and well-stocked motorsports stores here in East Idaho. Yep, little plug for my place of employment. I've got a really great boss who just there's my nice little house. Yes. I gotta stand where I'm got a little shade being thrown in my face because unfortunately that light's blinding. But yes, for anyone who is new to my page, I'm Meg. I live in that little house there out in the country. Yep, that's how I got my name. Meg's Little House in the Country. So welcome to my page for all of you who are new here. I appreciate my subscribers and those who are supporting my channel. And if you like this video, please like, subscribe, share with your friends, and encourage them to like and subscribe. More subscribers, the better. I'm hoping maybe by the time I'm 65, I might have enough subscribers to get monetized. That would be awesome. Oh, wow. Anyways, so I really appreciate it. I hope you liked the video. I'm sorry about all the wind noise. Yesterday was just terribly, terribly windy. And we're about to have a car go zipping by. Here we go. Yep, 2 vehicles. It's the best place to catch sunrise, though, is out by the road. But yeah, I hope you liked the video, and I apologize for the wind noise. This is East Idaho. It gets pretty windy here, and can't always control the weather or the wind. Someday maybe I'll get something to help. I just use my phone. I don't have fancy camera with like I said yesterday. I'm not the only one heading off to work. I gotta finish hooking up a hose, and then it's off to work for me too. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye bye.